The first thing I thought of how they escaped was this burrow. So this burrow is really big. It has like a really big place coming out here, and then there was another side coming out this way, and this way is the same way. There used to be an old burrow that collapsed, like the very end of it collapsed, but they buried it up so they didn't use it anymore. But then it turns out they found it again, and I was able to block it with really big rocks and dirt, and now it hasn't been dug up since. It's like right over here, and then I put this log over it. So I thought, yay, I fixed the problem. They can't dig out anymore, and thankfully only one rabbit had escaped. So I thought our problem was solved. But the next morning I found that same grow out escaped again. And at the time we had this, I think it was like here or something. I thought, oh, maybe he's climbing, because rabbits are really good at climbing. Like, most people don't think about that, but they really are. It's really weird to watch. Climbing, like 1 foot here, 1 foot here, up, and then getting past the chicken wire and being able to squeeze through here. And so I was like, okay. So we caught him again, and then I moved it like it is now. I was like, okay, that fixed the problem. Nothing else is going to go wrong. It's going to be fine. But then he escaped again today, and I have no idea how he got out. When he escaped the second time, after I filled up the burrow, and then ended up moving that thing, before I did that, I was looking around the perimeter, looking for places they dug out, looking for holes in the wire, and I haven't been able to notice anything different. So the only thing I can come up with is that because we're doing a deep bedding system and we keep adding more bedding, then the floor keeps getting higher, and then our chicken wire that is blocking rabbits from getting out, it's kind of hard to see, but we have chicken wire, and then some of it goes up to here, is getting less and less tall because the bedding keeps going up and up the walls. So my thought is perhaps the chicken wire, sorry about the baby goats, perhaps the chicken wire is not tall enough anymore, and especially like over here, you'd be able to easily jump up and then squeeze through these tiny things, though he is so small. So over here is the worst area. We have this going up 3 feet, and then we have a little section that only goes up 2 feet. But he always seems to be escaped out this way, which that one's all a little taller. So I was like, okay, but it was really busy yesterday. So yesterday he was escaped all day, and we didn't have a chance to catch him. I think this is the 3rd time he's gotten out. Then this morning, Iantha got out too, our new doe who we've introduced into the colony. So somehow the smaller rabbits who aren't yet full grown are getting out, but thankfully none of our full grown breeders have gotten out yet. So I have no idea how they're getting out, except for that perhaps the smaller rabbits are able to squeeze through the 2x4 wire and jump up the chicken wire. So I'm going to find more chicken wire. We probably have some lying around somewhere. And I'm going to put it everywhere so it's higher. And then I caught Iantha again already, but he's still out there. So I'm going to get a live trap and try to catch him. But I'm going to put more chicken wire here today, and hopefully that fixes it. If it doesn't, I have no idea how they're getting out. Yeah, but sometimes escaping is just trial and error, fixing it. And it's also possible that the reason they're escaping all of a sudden when we haven't had problems before is because we introduced new rabbits and all the stress of that, and figuring out the hierarchy again is stressful, and they're like, oh, like they've never had a reason to want to escape before, but now that there's all these problems and stress that usually comes with introducing new rabbits, especially for the small rabbits who are naturally going to be lower on the picking order, it's just too much for them, and they're like, okay, we want to escape. So they search for weak spots when before they haven't had to search for weak spots because they haven't needed to escape. So hopefully we're able to fix this, and we'll see how this goes. Oh no, Iantha's out again. Dang it! Okay. So they're both out. Okay, the trap is set. Let's see if we can chase them. Wrong way. Well, we'll just have to let them figure it out. Oh wow. I heard the trap snap closed. Oh yay! We caught the grow out. Hello! We'll put the melons back in. So I heard the trap close as soon as I finished putting wire on two of the most vulnerable places. So this area now has wire on it. It's even a little higher than this one. As I was moving stuff to get in here, I noticed that when we had that pen thing around here that I just cleaned up, there were two little things that could be used as step stools. So like right next to here, so it's possible they got up onto one of the step stools, and then coupled with the very short wire in this area, they were able to get out of here, squeeze through the pallet door, and then go through either that open door or go through the goat door to escape. And then also, I ran out of chicken wire, but I was able to put a whole bunch on this little area, since they could, you know, have one paw on this one on that one, and kind of use that to shimmy up. So that is what I've done, and we'll see if that works. It's possible that this is all I need to do, but if we need to do more, then we'll probably figure it out soon. I can't think of any other way they got out than climbing the wire, because I don't see any other problems. No holes or anything, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And then I'm going to put this back out and reset it for Iantha, and hopefully we can catch her soon and put her back as well. Okay, so the trap is set. I'll come check on it every once in a while, and hopefully we can catch Iantha. Nope, nobody's caught. Looks like the trap is still open, which is good. And I don't see Iantha anywhere. She's probably under these tote things. So let's see if we can see him from this angle. Nope. I only see 3 of the 5 adult breeders that for sure should be in here. And then I only see 1 of the 2 baby kits who should be in here. And then I don't see our young buck either. So most of them are probably in this hole. I guess I'll come and check back later. That's the annoying thing about having burrows, though, is that you can't see everyone all the time. Oh no, it's evening and Iantha still isn't caught. I thought for sure we'd catch her pretty soon. But, oh, I'm kind of scared now. Where would she be? I haven't seen her. But the watermelon is gone. I just noticed. What? It's gone. But she didn't get caught. She would have had to have stepped. Oh, there's a little bit of bark stuff stuck. So when she stepped on it, the bark was blocking it from closing, so it didn't make the here. Come on. Came to set the trap again, and I see our little buck. Oh, so frustrating. So I'm in the colony again, because even if I do catch these guys, I'm not going to be able to keep them in here. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, so let's go through every little inch of everywhere. I don't see anything. Oh, they could be jumping up here and then somehow jumping from there to there and getting out. Oh, there's a little gap right here. Maybe that's how they're getting out. I don't know. So we can scoot this over a little bit. Now it's much farther away. And then I can reinforce this a little better because they've been digging the burrow over here. They've emptied all the dirt from the burrow over here and kind of mounded up this little L shape. So it's possible they're jumping out through here because it's a little higher off the ground. So I could fix over here and then add wire to at least see, we don't have a whole bunch of wire to use right now. We could add wire to at least over here, and over here is already covered, so we could do over there, over here, and over here. And then if we have more wire, we can do all along here. I guess I'll finish evening animal chores, and then with any time I have left over, instead of spending it in the garden like I wanted to, I'll continue to rabbit-proof the colony. And I will leave them uncaught. Oh, I guess I should leave them uncaught for the night. Oh, no! I could, okay, new plan. I will catch them the rest of this evening, and then put them in an extra tractor or something, temporarily, until we get this fixed. But when I come in for the night, I'll close the trap so that they don't get caught and aren't left out there all night without me checking on them, so predators don't get them, where they don't get rained on or whatever. So hopefully we can catch both of them before I have to head in for the night, and hopefully we can get all this fixed up really fast so we can put them in the colony and give them absolutely no possible way they can escape. So I hope this works, maybe. I just saw one of our breeders, Zuzu. She's out. Oh no, how did they get out? Oh, who else is out? Is anyone else out? 1, 2, 3. We should have Acrobat. Iantha and the other one are still in the tractor. So Acrobat could have escaped too. Oh. Okay. This is where the burrow was. And it all caved in, but there's no way she could have gotten out through here. I don't see, it's all normal. It's not like she dug it up again or something. So how in the world, is there a hole somewhere else? I don't think so. So I still have no idea how she got out. Still have no idea how the other ones are getting out. I've blocked everything to the best of my know-how. I don't think she would jump over, like I can't think she'd jump or like crawl or climb all the way over that. And I don't think for sure she can't, because she's a full-grown breeder. She can't squeeze through this stuff. I didn't see any holes or any gaps of any sort. The door was securely shut. I checked all around here in the bushes and everywhere that this burrow could have gone out of, like if they dug really long and then came up in the grass. There's nothing. I have no idea how she's getting out. So I'm going to get a few things and then camp out in the rabbitry. Gonna put her and the other two, they've just been in a tractor for a few days, because I have yet to have the time to watch and monitor them and make sure I can watch as they escape, because I still have no idea how these guys are getting out. So I'm going to put them all in here and then sit in my little corner and with my stuff to get myself occupied, and I'm just going to watch and watch and watch, and then I'll at least hopefully be able to see how they're getting out and fix it that way, because I can't figure out how they're getting out. Oh, this is so frustrating. So that's the plan. So the 2 tractor rabbits are now back in, and Zuzu is back in as well. She went down into a burrow and hasn't come out yet. I don't know where Acrobat is. I don't see her. She could be in the burrow too. It's a really big burrow from what I can tell. She could have escaped the same way. I don't know. So we'll just have to see how this goes. I have my water, I have my audiobook. I'm just going to sit here for a long while until I see someone escape. Okay, I just found Acrobat. She's right there by the beehives. So I'm going to go catch her, put her back in, and then try to keep an eye on these guys too. So I'll be back. Hopefully this goes okay. Ooh, okay. Acrobat is in the colony with her babies. Zuzu is in the colony. We have Grow Out Buck and Iantha in the colony. The old rabbits are kind of chasing the reintroduced rabbits again. What's he gonna do? He's gonna get out. I'm watching you, bud. I'm watching you. Well, I've been here a while, and no rabbit has tried to escape at all. There have been several of them going into the burrow and then coming back out, and none of them have gotten out, so I'm assuming that's probably not how they're escaping. So I don't know what really else to do, so I'm gonna head in and get on with the rest of my day. And I guess we'll just keep catching them if they keep getting out. I don't know what else to do. So, alright, bye. Okay, it's update time. Last night, I took the rolling door, put it down, and attached it to the wire so if the rabbits were jumping up somehow and getting over the wire, they couldn't because the door would be blocking it. I caught everyone except for the grow out buck and put him in here. And I kept checking on them felt like very often. I was checking on them, making sure they're all still in here, and they were. I was like, oh, finally something worked. And then I come out this morning and only Ronwin and Elodie are in. So that means Ivy figured out how to get out in addition to all the other rabbits who've gotten out before. So I come out this morning, catch Acrobat and Ivy, so now Acrobat can feed her babies because she still has to nurse babies. So it's frustrating that she keeps getting out, like during feeding time. So anyway, so I just got fed up with escapes and I blocked their burrow with wood and bricks and stuff. And I think it's pretty secure and it'll hold, like they can't move them out of the way. But they always could. But I just can't see any other way of them getting out because we've always had, even in our old colony, we had the wire so tall. In the bedding, we've had deep bedding systems before, and I mean, it's not that much bedding, like bigger. So it's not, you know, I mean, if it was like up to here, then yeah, maybe they could escape because it's so much taller. But it's not really that tall, and we are having tons of huge breeders getting out, so it's not like they're squeezing through the 2x4 fencing. So the only thing that has changed recently is this big burrow that they keep digging and making it deeper and bigger and wider. And they had multiple branches until one of them caved in and I had to block that one up. So I think somehow they've dug, it starts right here, and like they've dug and maybe they've curved around this way, or like somehow they've burrowed and are now able to get out. Because we have had no escapes in our old colony that was a lot like this, and in this colony for months and months until now. And the only thing that they could have done logically that I can think of is burrow more and maybe accidentally have something cave in and they go, oh, I can get out now, or on purpose dig up to escape. So we have the live trap set out with Pumpkin to again catch all the 3 rabbits who are still out, which is Zuzu, Iantha, and the grow out. And then Elodie, Ronwin, Ivy, and Acrobat are in the colony. And hopefully this solves the problem. I really don't want to block up their burrow because, like, I mean, there could be babies in there. Like, it's really big, and they could have like branched off and made like a little baby burrow. So that'd be sad if I blocked it off and then they all died. And I mean, it's summertime, so it's really hot, and the rabbits go in the burrow to cool it off. And then Ronwin was, you know, some people say that rabbits who can burrow, then the bucks don't go heat sterile. And I was so excited to try that. And it's possible they will dig other burrows, but like I don't want to block their only real burrow they have right now. But I'd prefer all that stuff to happen than them all escaping. It's so frustrating, but thankfully none of them have died or gotten wounded. Hopefully this has fixed it, and if it's not, I don't know what else to do.
They caught him! Yes, okay, and no one else has escaped.
It's a few hours later. I just finished doing animal chores, and he's caught! Yay! So I'm gonna go put him in, and hopefully he never gets back out ever again. So thankfully it turns out the burrow was the issue. So all of the rabbits are now safe and sound, contained in the colony. In my research and knowledge about colonies, I know that it's not uncommon for this to happen where they'll escape with a burrow, and even though that is a risk and it's a whole headache, it is a risk I'm willing to take. I like the pros of burrows better than the cons, so we're going to keep this set up and just hope that next time they burrow better or have a different spot they burrow in. I'm only sad that it took me so long to figure out what the problem was, but now that I know that the burrow is most likely the case, next time rabbits escape, I can know that one of the first things I should do is block up the burrows. So while I really did not enjoy this learning experience, I am glad I had it after all.